Yahawah, this the brother Ron, back with another quick hit through the power and spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who rule well, and peace and bless to the sincere Akimar pushing his truth. To you I say Shalawam. Alright, this lesson right here is going to be a quick lesson, quick and straight to the point about how Yahawah, the Most High, gives the kingdom to who he wants to give it to. And it's already written that the saints will inherit the kingdom. Alright? It's already written. And the Lord doesn't go back on his word, man. Just as you see these different signs and things happening in the earth that was written of aforetime, that's why the scriptures tell you everything, Salakia roughly paraphrasing, everything written aforetime was written for our learning. Now, of course, that goes into the ways of our fathers, our forefathers, and the commandments and all of that. But it also got to do with how the fact that the Most High had this written down for our learning, man, because it's not going to fail. All right? And the fact of the matter being is that the Most High is going to remove this kingdom of Esau and establish the kingdom of heaven under Yahawah. All right? Daniel 4:17, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. So that's everything that goes around is everything that goes on around you it goes back to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. At this specific point in time, the Hebrew Israelites are still serving their captivity, man. Still serving their slavery, man. Because we went against Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So you got this goddamn devil ruling right now, man. But the kingdom of heaven will be established under Yahawah and given to the elect. We know that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That means Esau is the last heathen nation or last heathen kingdom that will be established on the earth before the kingdom of Jacob is on the earth, man, which is the kingdom of heaven under Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. All right. Daniel 4:17 again, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. Who's the basis of men? Esau, the so-called white man. Esau, so-called white man, does the most basic things, man. Bestiality, you see on YouTube all the type of different dumbass shit that Esau does, man. He'll pick shit up and throw it at his brother straight from his ass. That's base shit, man. And that's furthermore proof that these so-called white people can't be the children of Israel. All right. Go to Daniel 2:21. I'm going to stay in Daniel, for a couple verses. Like I said, this is just going to be a quick hit, man. Through the power and spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Daniel 2:21. All right, I'm going to start at 20. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever. What's the name of the Most High? Yahawah. And his son's name is Yahawashi. Salakia. Daniel 2:20. Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his, and he changeth the times and the seasons. You know, as we see what's going on today, man. The Lord is shortening up the times, man. You know, shortening up the days for the elect's sake, lest there be no flesh left to save. All right. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. So he removed, and kings are leaders of their country or leaders of their places where they inhabit. So this Esau, the so-called white man, mainly America, but you know the beast goes into NATO and the EU. So the Lord is going to do away with the NATO and the EU and Babylon the Great and set up the kingdom of heaven under Yahawah. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. He revealeth the deep and secret things. What's the deep and secret things? That this world is going out of play. As the world as we know it is going out of play. And the righteous world is going to come back into power, man. All right. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth with him. All right. One more in Daniel. I'm going to go to Daniel 7. Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High. This talking about Esau, the so-called white man. And shall wear out the saints of the Most High. Just living in this goddamn captivity that we're in now is stressful and tiring, man. So it definitely wore out the saints of the Most High. And think to change times and laws. You got leap years. You got laws on a certain law that justify a police officer, and a law that states you can't speak against the LGBT. You know what I'm saying? These are them different laws that they changed. The times, you got daylight savings, you know. Like I said, you got the leap year. You got these months of the Gregorian calendar, which is a cut to IUIC, because how's the Sabbath on a Saturday, man? Or Friday sundown to Saturday sundown? That's going off the Gregorian calendar. But the Lord, as we know it in Genesis, the first chapter, set up these lights in the firmament of heaven to defer or to determine the seasons and the days, man. But you got this goddamn devil first and foremost who just scrambled all these things up, man. That's speaking them great words against the Most High, saying that they are the children of the Most High, that the Most High is white, you know, a so-called white man. All right. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. So it's going to be given into Esau's hand until Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi removes it. But the judgment shall sit. What's the judgment? That Esau's world is going out. And the world of Jacob is going to come into play. Or the world of righteousness, the kingdom of heaven. And they shall take away his dominion, the dominion of the so-called white man, to consume and destroy it until the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, the Israelites, starting with the elect. All right, because 2/3 of our people are going to die on this side because they don't think this is the truth. They want to believe their own beliefs, man. I know God. God knows my heart. Everybody can have their own way of believing in God. No, you can't. Scriptures tell you there's no private interpretation. You know? All right. Daniel 7:27 again. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him. All right, so once the kingdom of heaven is established, it's going to be for forever, man. In all nations, the elect will instill the ways of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi into all nations, and all nations will obey the Most High, man. Which is how the world is really supposed to be ran. Not some laws right here that state one thing, some laws right here that state another. You know? All right. And I'm going to end out right here. On Ecclesiasticus 10:4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable, which is talking about Yahawah. And the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. So whoever's ruling at that time is because Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi set it up that way. That's how he wanted it to go right now. Our thoughts are not the Most High's thoughts. You know? I don't care if you went to school or went to Harvard for 6 years, man. You're not going to understand the ways of the Most High, man. Lest you repent and come back to the scriptures, man. And the point of the matter being is that and in due time he will set over one that is profitable. Yahawah, man. And we know when Yahawah is set over the world again, that's the kingdom of heaven. That's a world full of righteousness. You know? Verse 5, in the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of men, and upon the persons of the scribes shall he lay his honor, Salakia. You know? So the only way whoever is prospering at the time is because Yahawah set it up that way, man. Which is Esau, the so-called white man, at this specific point in time. But we know, according to the scriptures, that Esau ain't got much longer, man. Measure thou the time diligently in itself. All right, 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. When thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right, so this is the beginning of the ending of Esau's world, us seeing the signs. Verse 3, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, you got riots everywhere. You know, you got 6 tropical storms forming right now. You know what I'm saying? Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, the end is manifest. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. All right, so these different things that you see around the world right now are signs that this is the end of Esau's world. You know? And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils. the RFID microchip, the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, martial law, all these things, man. That's why you got to put in the work now, man. We ain't got much longer. I want to end out this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory which is due to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who rule well, and peace and bless to the sincere Akim pushing this truth. To you, I say Shalawam.